I want to talk to us about integrity.
Nataka ninene nasi kuhusu uadilifu.
You can check your dictionary if you have one and learn more and much about what we call integrity.
Unaweza
As we go through,
tazama kamusi yako ya Kiingereza iwapo unayo, ili kujifunza zaidi tunapopitia.
By the help of the Spirit of God, we are going to share this very important topic.
Kwa usaidi wa Roho Mtakatifu tunaenda kushirikiana katika kwa hii hoja kuu.
And then after which we shall go down on our knees and pray.
Baadaye tutaenda katika magoti zetu ili tuombe.
I always advise us every time when we come to church, we carry with us the Bible, a notebook, and also a pen.
Kila uchao kuwa na wasii tunapokuja kanisani tubebe vitabu na kalamu.
If you are fast enough, you can also do that. Do the soft copy in your devices.
Ukiwa mtu wa haraka sana, unaweza fanya hivyo hata kwa simu yako.
Read with me the book of Daniel chapter number 1.
Soma pamoja nami kitabu cha Danieli kifungu cha kwanza.
And verse number 3.
Ndogo 3.
I will read some few scriptures, portions of scriptures.
Nitasoma maandiko machache.
And then we continue sharing about integrity.
Hatimaye tutaendelea kushirikiana kuhusu uadilifu.
The Bible says in Daniel chapter number 1 and verse number 3.
Biblia inasema katika Danieli kifungu cha kwanza ndogo 3.
Then the king ordered Ashpenaz, chief of his court officials, to bring in some of the Israelites from royal family and the nobility, young men without any physical defect, and some showing aptitude aptitude for every kind of learning, well informed, quick to understand, and qualified to serve in the king's palace. He was to teach them the language and the literature of the Babylonians. Verse number 5. The king assigned them a daily amount of food and wine for the king's table. They were to be trained for 3 years, and after that they were to enter the king's service. Among these were some from Judah: Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. The chief officials gave them new names. To Daniel, the name Belteshazzar. To Hananiah, Shadrach. To Mishael, Meshach. And to Azariah, Abednego. But Daniel resolved not to defile himself with the royal food and wine, and he asked the chief officials for permission not to defile himself in this way. Now, God had caused the officials to show favor and sympathy to Daniel, but the officials told Daniel, I am official of my Lord, the king, who was assigned. But the official told Daniel, I am afraid of my Lord, the king, who was assigned your food and drink. Why should he see you looking once than the other young men of your age, that the king would then have my head because of you. Daniel then said to the guard, whom the chief officials had appointed over Daniel, Ananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, please test your servants for 10 days. Give us nothing but vegetables to eat and water to drink. Then compare our appearances with that of the young men who eat the royal food, and treat your servant in accordance with what you see. And so he agreed to this and tested them for 10 days. I do not want to continue because it's a long story.
Sitaki niendelee kwa sababu ni hadithi refu.
Integrity simply means
Uadilifu inamaanisha
the quality of being honest, number one.
Kiwango cha kuwa
ama uwezo, sio kiwango, uwezo wa kuwa yes, honest, mwaminifu. Check your camus in your head very fast. Mwaminifu is faithful. Honest, don't. Is it still faithful? Ama haki, ukweli. It is the quality of being honest.
Ni uwezo wa kuwa mkweli
and having the strong moral principles.
Na kuwa na kanuni zenye nguvu.
I will repeat it because I know you're writing it down.
Nitarudia kwa sababu najua unainakili.
The integrity means the quality of being honest.
Uadilifu inamaanisha uwezo wa kuwa mkweli,
and also having the strong moral principles.
Na tena kuwa na kanuni zenye nguvu.
Integrity is encompassing, it is inclusive of so many features in life.
Uadilifu unaunganisha vitu vingi katika maisha.
It includes both the spiritual qualities and also the natural or the physical or the mental.